Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes. We last left off starting our mission to save the Queen. We had our friends Joshua, Zin, and Oliver who went through the sewers and got up into the secret passageway up into the Royal Keep. And now we have Estelle, Chloe, and Scheherazade, who are all gonna be off to fly to the Royal Keep and hopefully save the Queen as a distraction. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, right. I brought along my tools to tune up everyone's orbits just in case. I can also make a few tools and pieces of equipment. Really? That was thoughtful of you. That should be useful. Thank you very much. It's really no big deal. If I can help out, just say the word. So for the most part, he can, make us any orbits or open any slots we need to. Let's see, I think he has one or two that I don't have. That might be good. Yeah, let's see, there's the impede 2. There are the actions, but I don't have enough for action 3, just enough for 2. But there is the cast 2, which I think would be nice to have, actually. I think one of the other characters has one, but I'll make a second one just in case. And that's pretty much it. I'll go ahead and make the impede 2 just to have it as part of my inventory here. And then there are plenty of items we can buy from him as well. If you think you're a bit low, now's a good time to do it. Because there are a few battles up ahead that we might need some of these for. Yeah, I only want 10 for now. For most of these should be all you really need. Of course, for the EP charges, you'll want a few more just in case. Let's see, I'll go ahead and pick up a few of these. And you'll know why in not too long, but let's go ahead and get some battling in. It's already almost noon. Shall we start the launch? I understand. Peyton, could you help us? Roger that. I'll handle the engine, you just focus on flying, Your Highness. It's finally time, Shahara. Yes. It'll be a difficult mission, but the fundamentals are as important as ever. Speed and steadiness. And now it begins. Damn, looks like it started. Let's go, Dorothy. We've got to get a good spot to watch. Wait, let me set up the exposure quartz. Hey, what's going on? You haven't shown up in 3 days? And big story. Biggest in the history of liberal news. The castle gate controls are in the Royal Guard office. South stairs. Got it. Let's get going. And here you can look around, but there's actually nothing to pick up or go. Just go up these stairs here and we'll be thrown into a battle, so make sure you have everything equipped or any orbits you want for this bound. It shouldn't be too difficult. What? Intruders! Yes, well, I guess you could call us that. I guess I can understand the sentiment. Let's go! But yeah, for the most part, this battle shouldn't be too hard, as long as you can get some good arts in. I'll go ahead and just do an earth wall or guard here. You know, with the number of enemies that are kind of on board, you want to make sure you get your targeting just right, especially since most of them will be coming for you. Right here, I think, should be good. But if you pretty much just keep doing what we have been doing, you know, make sure you get your area of effect spells to try and hit most things, and you should be pretty good at defeating these guys. We got a steep bonus, so that should net us quite a bit. Of course, it doesn't help that, you know, they're still attacking. There we go, finally got the white Gehenna to go. At least I took care of the dogs. Just a regular attack should hopefully finish this one. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I guess for the most part, because of how spread out they are, it'd be difficult to hit them with White Gehenna right now. There's not as much point to with just these few left, but it's still, I'll still use Arrow Storm here, since it's a pretty powerful spell. Same with White Gehenna, as long as they don't kind of move out of range. And that's that. That's pretty much it for this party. We'll be moving on to the other party right after they take care of the gate. That takes care of them. Nighty-night, kitty cats. Let's see what we can do about this gate control. Keep your eyes open for any more special ops. Leave it to us. No one's getting through here, or my name isn't Zin the Immovable. And now's the time that Heaven's Gate opens. Thus begins the final movement. What the? Aren't we on total lockdown right now? Why is the gate opening? What? Impossible. Someone had better tell me this is a bad joke. Why is the gate open? Your orders, Captain. Enemies could breach the castle at any moment. All remaining members of the first platoon to the foyer, on the double. Allow no one to enter. Yes, ma'am. What a disgrace. If the enemy is not routed before I have to report to His Excellency. Captain? Special Ops frigate inbound. Damn it, so that was their ploy. You'd think for this castle they would have some sort of anti-air measures just in case. Estelle Bright and Princess Claudia? Captain, Thea, stand aside. I'm here to demand the release of my grandmother. Watch your tongue, girl. So yeah, this battle shouldn't be too difficult either. Of course, the main problem will just be dealing with the captain here, since she really does like to use arts or ranged attacks, so there's not much we can do sometimes when It comes to trying to attack her with our arts here. But as long as we make use of our area of effect spells, along with making sure we deal with these two because of the whole reviving bomb and all, we should be able to take care of this battle fairly quickly. Figured I would just fast forward through this a little bit. And a few well-placed physical attacks should take care of things. What a nasty woman. Who was that, anyway? Colonel Richards, second in command. Your stereotypical femme fatale. That would explain it, yes. Now, on to the Royal Keep. Yes, let's hurry. And if you see up on the ship here, the mechanic is still here, and he can give us items or any other equipment you might need for further on. There's still a few more battles to go through before we get to the Queen. This way! Uh-oh, here they come again. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? So even though we have a few more enemies to deal with, it should still, the same strategy should work just fine. Of course, just how they're positioned is kind of annoying. I'll target this one here, see if all the other ones will move up far enough for me to get a good hit in here. Oh look, I did actually get everyone in it this time. But yeah, Arrow Storm is definitely one of the stronger ones because of just how big of an area it covers. That, you know, you can usually take care of most groups. Of course, we still need to heal every now and then when we have the option. But yeah, the gunners are always kind of annoying to deal with since of just how far away they can attack, so they don't really move into good range. I'll do some lightning. It's kind of interesting to use every now and then, even if it's how it works is kind of not that great sometimes. Yeah, for the most part, this one's just kind of staying just out of the harm's way from everything else and just focusing on her for whatever reason. But at least that takes care of those two, so now it's just this guy here who just keeps shadow weaving. I'm not quite sure why the music for the battle is still playing. Usually it's the fanfare theme next. Let's see, we're a bit low, so I'll go ahead and heal. Actually, I should just make sure she does it because she has the most TP right now. Here they come! You shall not pass! But we must, and we will! Come on, just try and stop us. Yeah, that's still one of my favorite lines from the Lord of the Rings. You shall not pass. Sadly, I can't really give it the same voice as the actor could, Gandalf. But at least this group of enemies here is a bit closer together, so I should have a better time trying to use these spells. Actually, do I have aerial at all? Okay, good. So I can use this one here to try and catch the other dog in here. This spot should work just fine. Okay, so we got those two taken care of, so now it's just the dogs are all that's left. That should take care of it, really. So, you know, like, it is a bit disappointing that this strategy is pretty much the main one all you really need most of the time. But, you know, it only really works as long as you have the right abilities and enough EP to keep using it. Okay, so the next one, we definitely want to heal, because the next battle will be a bit difficult than the previous ones, but we shouldn't still have any issues with it. But let me just go ahead and give an EP charge to Scheherazade here, just so that she has enough. Traitors! You dare come here? Do you not realize that I am the Canoe King? Oh, go brush your goofy hairdo. You ain't king yet. What? Your Grace, Duke Duan, we are with the Bracer Guild. At the request of Her Highness, Princess Claudia, we are here to free the Queen. It would be best for all involved if you quietly stood aside. Claudia? Damn that brat. Damn her to hell. Uncle Duan, please stop this. Colonel Richard is just using you. What? Who are you? Cut. Claudia, is that you? What happened to your hair? And your clothes? We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. Though he still hasn't noticed that we first met him in ruin. No idea what you're talking about, but he doesn't seem the most observant sword. I should have told him sooner, perhaps. How dare you make a fool of me? It's because of things like this that these creatures known as women are not to be trusted. Sly, narrow-minded, nitpicking, naggy wenches. How could I ever give up the crown to such a vile creature? Just to let everyone know here, none of the words he has just said, or that I have voice acted him, repeat any views I have towards or against women in any shape or form. You know, so... But still, this is just so... yeah, I don't see how he could ever be a king, especially with that kind of viewpoint. I mean... Your Grace, I don't think that was the right thing to say. Maybe you should apologize? Vile creatures, huh? My, I believe you've just gone from stupid to suicidal. After all, that's a mighty courageous sentiment to vocalize when in the presence of 3 armed women. I'm sorry, Uncle. In this, I cannot defend you. So, but right now you sort of have 2 choices you can actually take. You can either focus on taking care of the king as well as the soldiers, or just focus on the soldiers and not kill him at all. Of course, he actually won't die, he'll just be knocked unconscious, but I'm not sure if there is like a bonus or like if you get penalized for it. At least I didn't see anything like that. But for the most part, if you take care of the Duke here, you just help in having to deal with less buffs from the soldiers. And the biggest problem in this battle, though, is dealing with the guy with the halberd. Because if you just notice, he does quite a bit of damage to our characters here. So it'd be best in whatever we can do to try and take care of him fairly quickly. A medal to whoever defeats them is his way of actually buffing the team, which, you know, it'd be nice if it was that simple for our team. Oh yeah, I'll just focus on taking care of the enemies here. If he happens to get hurt, then so be it, but I just want to deal with the ones who are trying to kill us right now more than the scaredy cat who's kind of running away. Oh, that's annoying. I should probably just get a heal in before I'll let her do her spell first. And then I'll go ahead and use her CP move to try and heal everyone, so we can hopefully survive the next round of attacks from the enemy here. I was hoping to save it for later, but it's better to use it when you need it most than to save it for a situation you may not have to worry about later. But yeah, I mostly need to deal with the halberd guy before I can continue on, really. Because there it goes, at least again. I always really hate the guy with the halberd, because he always deals so much damage, especially with that craft move he does. I think at this point I may need to restart the battle with how things are going. Since we're almost dead here, and most of the party's still dead and all that. I should probably just focus on doing, you know, any and all damage I can against the halberd, really. Which is what I'm gonna do, because him getting buffs combined with just the attack he can do is, as you just saw, is a party killer. So it probably would also help if I try to have my parties further apart from each other. That's always something you can try doing as well, to try and avoid that damage. And I'll just go ahead and use one of their attacks to try and get rid of this guy before he causes any more problems. There we go. Okay, now we should definitely have a better time dealing with this. You know, now that we only have to worry about the gunners. Because they definitely do a lot more damage thanks to that buff. But hopefully we should be able, but their defense isn't any improved, so we should be able to kill them quickly with our arts grouping here. And I'll go ahead and heal Estelle here just so that she doesn't get killed by one of his attacks. There we go. And that pretty much ends the battle there, even though we didn't take care of the Duke there. Well, that settles that. Now then, shall I show you just how vile a woman can be? Maybe I should give him a taste of a ladylike whipping. Yeep! Stay back! Please, stay away! I might be able to call them off. If you do, I swear I'll be Her Majesty's very own human shield. My mommy! Oops. Maybe we overdid it with the threats. Well, a little dose of the cold hard truth might be the best medicine he ever gets. Yes, it is an unfortunate situation he's gotten himself into. Still, I cannot allow my unconscious uncle to simply be left... Your Grace! Hi, Philip. Miss Estelle, and Your Highness? I can offer no words to make up for my master's behavior in this instance. As the man who raised him, the responsibility is mine to bear. Please, I ask that you punish me in his stead. And Philip bowed his head deeply. Hey, hold on a second. Please, Philip, lift your eyes. We're here to help my grandmother, to save the Queen. We have no intention of doing anything to the Duke. I would appreciate it if you would take him to my room. Your Highness? He's not actually hurt. He just passed out from the shock. Thank you so much, all of you. I will not forget the boon you've granted. Alright, this is pretty much where we head back, buy a few items, heal up, because the next battle will be one of the most difficult you'll ever face. So let me go ahead and just heal up here. And you'll just have to join us next time. So until then, have fun gaming.